Now let's see what kind of feedback we got. Yeah, we do. Okay, there we go. What's up? I have this feeling we're going to see our designing engineer show up here shortly. Well, as you can see by my camera being up there, I got my wall mount. I got my microphone. Let's see if I can do this without screwing up the camera, because I don't use this one anymore. See if I can get this. There it is. Yeah, it looks kind of funny. It's called a Blue Yeti, but it's red. Well, at least this one is. Still got to do some adjusting. Damn, this microphone's sensitive. I could hear my battery powered clock in the background with this microphone. Yeah, I got some work to do with it. I got the boom for it and all. I got the whole thing. But what I want to do with it, I have to come up with a wall mount that, before I pull out my earplug, I want to mount it behind the monitors so that it will sit right around there. Now, if you think about this, I mean, I'm going by my audio feedback. I'm watching my own live stream right now. I can hear myself fine. The microphone is about 2 feet away from me. The gain is turned up about 1/4 of the way. So if I actually have it, let's use this as a good example. That's about the size of it. If I have it up here, that's about the same distance, but it's out of the view of the camera. And then it's also above the view of the camera, which does the desktop. That sounds so funny, that ratcheting. That's actually my mouse that's about 3 feet away. What's up, Andrew? Hold on, hold on. What's up, Wheatback? Hey, we have a bunch of youngs in here that well, not right now, but there's a bunch of youngins that don't understand what a wheatback is. They think it's just another little round piece of copper. Have to explain that to them. And I just have an awful bunch of feedback here. You're really sucked into the coin community. Uh, well, we could start off with. Where we at? Where we at? I got stacks of halves on the top of my desk. Oh, let's see here. Well, I got one camera. I got one camera right there. I got a Yeti mic over here. I got half dollars and 40% and 90% coins. And what's up, Jermaine? I don't know if you really can say that you may be new here because I didn't start streaming till not too long ago. Uh, but as far as coin hunting and stuff like that, we're all new. Even the most knowledge person will say they don't know everything. I'm in the state of Texas for the United States. If you look at we have people in here from around. Well, I see here North Carolina. That's approximately, if I'm not mistaken, about 1,200 to 1,300 miles away, depending on which road you take. We got, for me, I got California going the other direction. That's about a little bit more than about the same distance, maybe about 1,300 miles. Eventually, we're going to have Jathan in here. He's from Guam. That is, I can't swim that far. No. About the only swimming I do is in a tub. Well, if you're from the Philippines, you know where Guam is. Charlotte, North Carolina. Right near the Charlotte Speedway. Now, one of these years, Imperium will get on. Go look. Did he get lost? You never know with him. He might have got lost. I like looking at it in a very simple explanation. I woke up today, so I figure I'm doing better than all those people that have not. Now, that involves my life here, my life after this. I got no fear. What's up? CGF. Good morning.
Load that up for us.
Hey, brother. I was waiting for you. What time is it over there? 6 or 7? Or no, it's morning.
Hold on here. I think you have the live stream playing in the background.
Okay. Let me close. Very cool.
Empyrean will be right back. No, I'm not Filipino. Born and raised in the United States. I got my family, my blood family, and my married family. If I talk about all of them, we are the League of All Nations. There he is.
Okay.
Okay, he's back. Cool.
Brother, how long does it take you to go to the store and come back?
Me?
Yeah, if you ran to the store and came back.
I can't.
Oh, the lady sleeping already? Or whatever?
For me to go to the store, it has to be during the daytime hours. All stores are shut down after 11 p.m.
Right on. No, that's good that you still follow your specific schedule of going. You know, it's to keep everything safe and everything. Actually,
Well,
randomly, we should actually have a set day. Like, which is
actually, I don't have a choice.
Really? No, but the time you go when not a lot of people is there. When there's not a lot of traffic, like us, we just went this weekend for groceries, and there's a lot of people. You know, the more people, the higher the risk. I think, right?
Yeah, but they've been doing a lot of studies.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Man, you only have one round left.
Only have one what?
One more round left
One more round of what?
of apple juice. Is that what you're saying when I came into the stream that after this there's not going to be any more?
Oh no. Actually, probably got cut off. There's Jermaine in here from the Philippines.
The Philippines.
And I told him, I said, hey, don't worry, Jason's going to be in here. I said, you should know where Guam is.
Yeah. The Philippines is 3 hours away from me. My dad just came back from St. Luke.
I don't know which picture is better. I mean, yeah, that one is, you see more of the width, but that one, it's more the. There we go. That one ain't bad. Look, all kinds of craziness can I do here?
Right here.
I'm trying to think of, you were asking when do I normally get off of work?
Yeah.
So.
I mean, from the time it is right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because it's 3:06. So forget about the 3 a.m. It's 7 minutes past the same time on your clock.
Oh.
Well, I came home today and I was in the coin hunting couple chat for a little while, talking with Nate about the Carolina Reaper beef jerky.
I saw them go on, but I was you know what I really did is I woke up at lunch today. It's 6 p.m. on a Tuesday. I got some of my sleep back because I've been staying up late, like getting 3 hours in. I saw them.
Yeah.
I saw the stream come on, but I was trying to prepare for 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 the work for my workload for today.
So this right here, that's lemonade. It's carbonated lemonade. Yeah.
Okay.
You see this right here? That's my carbonated lemonade.
What's up, Jermaine?
So I got to think about this. I got so many ideas, but yeah, I'll probably put them in an email or send a private video to you or something like that.
Yeah. Let's do it like that. But if it's not in the private chat,
Yeah.
as far as as far as the backstage stuff.
Yep. I got my camera wall mount. I got my Blue Yeti microphone.
Is that the one that just came in?
Yeah, it just came in. I didn't realize these things were that heavy.
Oh, it's heavy.
Yeah, this thing isn't made out of plastic.
What brand is that?
It's the company is Blue Yeti. I mean, this microphone has some weight to it. If you drop it on your toes, you'll break a toe. It weighs that much.
Oh my.
Oh my, what? Those are words you don't use. That's like uh-oh. You do not say uh-oh on a live stream.
Trying to make spaces so two people can fit in here. But I need to go out there and I need to go out to the back and fix it up so people are complaining about it. This virus. Okay, let's go. Hey, you know about the Blue Yeti brand for mics?
You given a broom there and
Okay. You broke it, eh?
Let me go to full. There we go. Now you can see it.
I'm going on here though? Where's that?
Yeah, that's the actual microphone that I just got. But the other thing that I want to get. Uh-oh, I hear silence.
Yeah.
Unless I just hit my speaker volume. Actually, my earbud volume, I think I just hit.
Okay, sorry about that. Let me get my
Okay,
stickers.
thing.
Sorry about that.
There we go.
My battery is low. I hope I'm not lagging out.
Yeah, when the batteries get low on anything, it starts chopping the signal.
How's the audio coming through? Is it okay?
Yeah, your audio sounds great.
How's the audio right now? Is it okay or?
Oh, you're getting choppy again.
So maybe like the next like 50. Okay, let me get the extension cord and plug this in. Okay.
Oh, I'm going nowhere. It's only 3
But just
a.m.
heads up, like the next
3 a.m.
like
my time.
after I plug it in, the what is it, power supply?
Yeah.
Like the next 10 minutes while my dad's here, I'm just gonna be straightening up a little bit. So I'll be, you know, if whatever, I'll be walking back and forth, or just like
Oh, that
one
don't
moment,
matter
one
to
moment.
me. I mean, this right here is not a stream for a specific purpose. This is just a bullshit chat room. It's all it is. I'll be right back. My bottles are empty. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I like that. I go. Hold on. I gotta put my ear monitor in. There we go. Okay, can I hear myself better? Okay, can I hear myself better? Okay, can I hear myself better? That's so weird that all I gotta do is turn my desktop speakers off. The upside down Jenny you got on your cork board. No, I don't do no silent streams. Well, okay. Let me retract that statement. I do when I'm going to go and get a full bottle of beer because the one that I had was empty. Then it would, yeah, technically it would be an empty chair chat. An audio? I've never seen that before. It was telling me that I need to use an audio stream bit rate of 128 or higher. I got a Blue Yeti mic here, which is streaming at the capacity and capabilities of my computer system. I doubt very much that it's less than 128. That and that. Now I know what's going on. Okay, hold on here a second. I'm trying to figure out why I can't see anybody. Okay. Okay, we'll go over to this one. And then we'll go and look at me. Okay, answer your question. Let me see if I get the tilt correct. And if I do it correctly, you can see all the information. It's a local brew. It's made in Granbury by Revolver Brewery. The beer that they distribute out to a lot of the stores. And hold on, let me turn this down here a second. Okay, there we go. I turn off my own stream. It's made by Revolver Brewery out in Granbury. Yeah, now I don't have the echo in the background. My mind starts talking along with what I'm hearing of myself. They don't really have that many beers varieties, I should say, that they brew and then send out. Quite honestly, that's the only one that I've really seen so far of a regular beer that they put out. I'm in Texas. We have relatives. Well, my wife has relatives that are about 900 miles away up in Tennessee. And we were up there a little while ago visiting with them, and they had blunted honey in their local grocery store, and their grocery stores are like a lot of the ones in Texas. You don't have to go to a beer store. You go to the grocery store. You want hard liquor, that you have to go to an actual store for. But beer, you just go to the store for it. And lo and behold, I go in there and they had 6-pack cans of blooded honey. I'm like, I'm back at home. Oh, hot damn, I like this shit. Well, anyway, that's the stuff that you can get in the stores. But now, if you're having a big get together, they are the type of brewery that they have in-house beers that you can get either half or full kegs. You definitely, before you talk to them, you have to have a valid license to show them. You need to tell them where you're going to have this at, who is going to be there, all kinds of stuff. This is that beer you can get, which is literally the old style beer tap. You go into the old bar with the big pole, they pull that kind of beer. They're not restricted by the alcohol content for what's available for sale to the public. That kind of stuff, usually you tell everybody, hey, you see that big salad bowl that's on the counter over there? I need you to toss your keys into that salad bowl because your ass ain't going anywhere tonight. Well, usually by the time the people start slowing down, you can't find the place to put the ignition key anyway, so it doesn't matter. The people that I associate with, there's one guy he's out near Granbury for his house, but then his family's ranch is I'd say another 30 minutes southwest of that. We go out there and it's 1,200 acres. If you take the one corner and you start walking, you are going to be walking for a long time before you get to the other side. You also have to watch out that you don't run into them funny little things called rattlesnakes. They have them out there. But we've been to a couple of those events out there. They have little in the wilderness. The rat snakes? No, rattlesnakes. The ones that have that rattle that's on the end of their tail, they shake it. Actual literally rattlesnakes, which are they're not compatible with humans. Rat snakes. I've actually seen a rat snake on my property. I live in a housing development. I've seen a rat snake, and he can live here all he wants. If he needs me to build him a little place that he can hibernate in the winter and not be in the direct sunlight in the summer, well, I don't know. I'm not willing to try out if rattlesnakes are not that venomous. To me, I look at it that either it's a venomous snake or it's not. Okay, I prefer to associate with the snakes that are not venomous. So anything that is above not venomous, I don't like. is this funny thing about my expiration on my forehead. I don't need to speed it up. I know the man upstairs is going to call my number. I prefer it not to be tomorrow. So. But anyway, yeah, we had a little. Well, his family calls it a little family get together. There was, I think, about 200. I think you're saying it was a little over 200, 205, 210 people. Our most of our stores, they're reduced hours. That's like there's a lot of people that are talking about that they can't even go into their lobby of their banks. Even my banks where I'm at, Texas, is not as I don't know. Any better way to say, they're not as paranoid as a lot of the other places that are dealing with this. You're always going to have those people that don't want to go and follow the rules or care about the person aside of them. You're always going to, it doesn't matter where you live. You're going to have that no matter what. They are opening up the state that the public businesses can go to 25% capacity, which is not very much. But you can go to 25% capacity for almost all type of businesses. But our banks are open Monday through Friday. I saw him in there. I saw him flash in there a little bit. I think Empyrean Label is having issues trying to hook back up here, but I can see him in there. So as soon as he pops up, I'll hook him into the chat. LA. I see too many places, and I don't like playing politics. My personal opinion is we're all U.S. citizens, or at least you and I. There might be other people. You got Empyrean, he's from Guam. That's a U.S. protectorate. I think too many politicians are playing bullshit, buddy. Quite honestly, I have no place for politician. Okay, let's put it that way. I don't give a shit what political alliance you lean towards. I don't care, Republican, Democrat, Independent, Socialist. Now, let me. I'll take that one back. Socialist, plain and simple. I'm 56 years old. I work for every damn thing that I own. I'm not willing to give it to somebody that's not going to work for what they want. So I don't like socialism. If everybody would work equally and everybody would share, that would be the ideal situation for socialism. But the problem is there's too many people that would go, well, hey, I can still get my percentage with me sitting on my ass doing nothing. That shit don't fly with me. I got my family came over through Ellis Island. 3 generations ago, they came through Ellis Island. Now, we all worked for the shit that we own. I got people that I'm trying to think of. Well, know if you could say capital socialism. The only reason why that we have that is because we have too many people that are not willing to say, I'm going to fire your ass and you need to get the hell out of my government. Me, quite honestly, my family came from the CCCP. That's called the Soviet Socialist Republic, USSR. Yes, socialism is communism. It's just relabeled to a different name. Socialism and communism, it's the people at the very top that have all the money, own everything, and everybody else, quote, shares in it. Nah. Socialism and communism are just relabeled names, but they are defined as the same thing. Quite honestly, well, that's your opinion. My family came out of the concentration camps out of Germany. They were taken by the Marxists from Germany. They were taken out of the Soviet Union from the Ukraine. No. Socialism is where everybody supposedly shares in everything, but if you have the money, you are on the top and you make the rules. That's what socialism is. Doesn't socialism, communism, it's the same thing. Socialism is redistribution of wealth. Well, what's up, man? Finally got enough battery, huh?
I had to do a bunch of stuff. Find the broom and then get the speaker, plug in the iPad, get a cup of water.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Should I? Yeah, I'll be right here. I'm right here. I'm just gonna be straightening up. Probably take 10, 15 minutes, and then. Yeah, this guy he just ran. Or let me show you his. I'll go to it first. I don't have to look for it.
Well, the biggest thing that I can say about the United States in regards to the differences of opinions that we have, whether it be socialism, communism, or I don't know if you can call Canada social capitalism. That's my opinion. Socialism is socialism. That's just the way it is. Redistribution. You have death. You have death boards to decide who's going to live and die as far as what your medical conditions are. I don't live in Canada, so I really don't give a damn what Canada's means of their medical community is. Well, Canada, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, all considered the best places to reside. Well, then why isn't everybody fucking going there? I'll just ask that question right now. If they're so good, why is everybody not going there? That's all. The greatest part about the United States is we are all given the right to voice our own opinion. But along with those rights, your right or my right to our opinion does not mean that I can say that you can't voice your opinion. There's a lot of places where I see people would go and block a person or delete a comment. I have 12 years in the military. I've put myself on the line for people's rights to do what they want, and they can voice their opinion as they see fit. And that's what you don't have in a lot of these other countries that are so good. You can't go and voice your opinion against the government. Well, I'm not willing to give up my freedoms and my money and the time and everything that I worked for to give it to somebody else. That's my opinion. Uh, Everything I have, I've worked for my entire life, and I believe in the philosophy of the survival of the fittest. If you're not willing to go and physically toil and labor for what you want, why should you have it? I see a lot of the island people. I I'd say a quarter of my entire family is from the islands, whether it be uh, not by my choice. I can say this one right now. You can give me all the definitions that you want as far as what's going on and everything else, and I'm going to disagree with you. Yeah, those taxes are being given out to those people that have not worked for what they have. Nope. I'm 56 years old. Never used the library since I graduated from high school. Ever ride a public bus or a private bus? No. I own a vehicle. Ah, ain't that interesting? Okay, so I'm a 56-year-old ignorant asshole. That means you're a troll. Goodbye. A-U-N-H.
We're not able to type in chat on if we're on the panel, only in private, or is that a setting?
Oh no, you should be able to type. Oh well, that guy just got totally blocked from my channel. He's trying to give me his personal opinions on the way the socialism is going in the United States, and he just called me a
I get
56-year-old
the
ignorant
chat.
asshole. So that means he's a troll.
That means they get breakfast. That's what we do here. We just eat pieces of shit like that for breakfast.
That is so.
Ay, 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 ay. Are you old enough to play with fire?
Yes, sir. Old enough to play with fire, sir. Not good enough to be a pyro yet. But
Don't worry, give it time. You'll learn. You'll learn.
the pyro too there. No, what I was gonna do with that? Put this over there at the end. On the opposite side over there. Look over here.
You're in Oklahoma working at 4 a.m. Well, actually, you're northeast of me, so you could actually be working in either Arkansas, Oklahoma, or Texas, depending on what direction you want to drive. Oh, Arkansas is a little far though. Oh, I know exactly where Durant, Oklahoma is. Somebody that's not from the area wouldn't know what Durant, Oklahoma is, but I do. Yeah, you got Empyrean over there on the other side trying to burn down his house, so it's not flaring up too bad yet. I have no clue what the hell he's doing.
So our recycle bin is full. They only pick up the recycle bin once a month, and it's full. So I'm just burning a little. They actually made it where we can't really burn. I don't know if it's because we're in the airport where we stay, but I just had a little paper stuff that was adding up in the house, in the kitchen.
Corona.
Am I on mute?
Well, see, the town that I live in is very nice. They give you they give you the offering. You can either get a recycling bin to put all your stuff in, or you put it in a black plastic garbage bag that nobody can see through, and you put it on your curb. You have your choice.
Yeah. See, we don't get that black plastic bag thing. We just get the recycle bin, and we have to pay for it. But they only come only on the third of the first month, the third of every month, once a month.
Oh, they come for our recycle bin too. I don't have one. The city told us that it costs them money to do the recycling, so they would prefer the people that live in our city to put all their trash in bags that you cannot see through.
Black.
Yeah, when you pick up my trash bag, you can hear the beer bottles clink inside, and you can see the shape of the cardboard boxes inside and all that stuff, but you can't see through it.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Take care, Anthony.
But you guys have two options though, right? You get the bin and then you get the black bag.
Yeah, if you really want the recycle bin, they'll give it to you if you ask for it. No, actually, no, Ronnie. They actually do. They sell it off to the highest bidder. That's why if you buy a regular tablet, it would cost you 20 cents for that tablet, at least in my area. It varies depending on where you live. But if I would buy a regular tablet of paper, it would cost 20 cents. But if I would buy a tablet made with recycled paper, it would cost me $2. What is wrong with that calculation? Why would it, if we're saving all this environment, you going to tell me that it costs $1.80 for one tablet to save a tree? That's just these government businesses making money off the people. That they're not saving nothing.
Yeah, that's beyond me. I wouldn't. I don't see the logic in it. Unless it's what you're saying, which is they probably gave a bid to a company and that company's making off of it because someone that has a seat,
Well, I don't know if the whole thing is a scam. Some of the stuff actually would be beneficial. But the problem is that they put too many regulations and restrictions on those items that would actually be beneficial. A good one that I can say right now is aluminum. Okay, aluminum. Well, yeah, right there. As far as washing out the containers, if you okay, let me give you a little bit of my personal history. I had 8.5 years that I ran a plastic injection molding department for second shift, which is 3 to 11. Okay, we used many different plastics to reuse what they called recycled polyethylene and recycled polypropylene you're taking that plastic up to at least 425 degrees. Now, why the hell are you washing the containers out? Because they don't want anybody to deal with bugs. Don't walk outside. Don't go in your backyard. I hate to tell these people that if you don't have socks on your feet and you don't put shoes on your feet and you walk out in your yard, you might actually feel a bug against your foot. Yeah, I know that's what they say to do. Why? For them to recycle that plastic. Oh. This should be polyethylene. Let me see if I could do this without. Yeah, this will work. This is the little container I have my extra NIFC $50. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that beer just wanted to introduce itself to me.
Yes.
That's what you're saying. Exactly correct. This is polyethylene. Okay. You have high density and you have regular. The only difference is how strong it is. That's the only difference. I injection molded this stuff. This is virgin polyethylene. Now, if you get the recycled stuff, it's black. Okay. Because all the different colors are mixed together. And once they're heated up and mixed together, they all turn black. This container right here, tell you honestly, I don't give a damn if it's black. Give it to me black. But they, like you're saying, they're worried about, they want you to wash it out. They're worried about the bugs, all the leftover food. To injection mold those plastics, you're depending on the plastic, you're looking at 410 degrees up to, if you go polycarbonate, you're going 475, 490 degrees. You've already, by the time the person that does the molding gets it, it's already been processed. It goes through a very large container to melt it. When they melt it all the good stuff goes down and all the bad stuff floats to the top. It's just a scam. That's how they get people to pay for them to, quote, save the world.
That's how they're making a difference.
Well, that's what they say is, they say we're making a difference.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I thought he was going back to work, but no. He's in here.
Up?
Well, see, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, man?
See, what it is you can't positively identify him because he's got a mask on, so they can't say that he's screwing off at work.
What is it?
It's called an order picker.
One more time?
It's called an order picker.
Oh, I seen that before. The machine it does your filing for you with the mass production of what. Yeah,
Yes.
I seen that like a couple years ago, but I never, like the show I watched it on. I never seen it after that. Yep, that's for mass. Like a robot actually.
And it's got the safety cable on in case you don't watch where your feet are.
Yep. Somebody needs to get him a mask. You need to get that robot a mask.
Right. I thought I'd just show you guys my my work machine.
Yeah,
How you
right
guys?
on. Who works
Are you
harder,
guys
you or
good?
him? Yes, sir.
I sit at a desk all day.
You got an email coming to you.
Well,
Hour.
see, me, I got it
Cool.
rough. I sit inside of an air conditioned truck running a computer.
I did get that one stream stream
I was
picture, I
supposed
guess
to
it is.
start. Yeah, but the new one I have Navajo. I got Navajo, so you'll see it. Then you
All
can
right.
tell me if
Cool.
you can tell me if you see it or you want me to try another one. And then you got the 68 coming, and then you got the logo. Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks
really?
to Jeff.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's from Jeff. That's coming from Jeff. From me and Jeff, huh?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you make his little bomb? His firework?
I kind of did, but all of the ideas was from his brain. I just put color. It was his thoughts. Yeah.
Let's see what kind of crazy stuff that I
Cool.
got here.
Cool.
But your stuff is coming, dude. It's nice. The stuff for your video, and then
There we go.
your logo, and then yeah, you'll see it. And
All
then you
right.
can just email
Cool.
me back.
I sure
That's
do
from Jeff.
appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ronnie, there's a low capacity on those lifts. I don't know. You have to specify what's the max limit that we're talking about. Yeah,
I'm gonna get off here, guys.
Okay, take care, Ant.
Later, brother. Be safe.
I don't know. My ex mother-in-law, she was pretty big. So you really have to say a bay window. That has to be like extremely huge.
Oh, that's a nice bench.
That's the one we did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's a bay window. Okay, I'll leave that one alone. That's yeah, okay. You can go to Rent-A-Center and you could buy a front end loader or a skid steer, which would probably be the easiest. Yeah, they would have them. You could get a backhoe, you could get a front end loader, a skid steer, all different kinds of ways to take care of that. That's like I always hear that the guys that work. I mean, they're a lot younger than me. Okay, most of them I'm old enough to be their father, and they're always taught me. I think well, one of them's married. One, two. No, two of them are married, and 5 of them are not. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. But like I was saying, that the majority of the guys that work under me in our shop for my shift, they're always talking about what kind of tail they're chasing. And I'm telling them, it's like, no, I said, my wife ain't fat. She ain't big. She's round exactly where she needs to be. When I lay down at night and I'm tired and I lay down and go to bed to go to sleep, I hold my wife. I don't need no damn creaking bones. I don't need it to be that I have to play hide and go seek. No. My wife she's round where everything needs to be round at. But a road detour, nah, that's a little too much. Okay. That statement is the exact. Actually, that is the perfect workaround to not get your ass in trouble when you're talking in public. But it's 100% correct. I know that one is in here. And there it is. Let's see how long it takes for my text to go from the actual chat window into. Yeah, there it is. It finally got in there. You know, I'm actually kind of liking this Yeti mic because I'm not really talking any louder than what I normally am, and this microphone is about 2 feet away from me.
Oh, you already hooked it up?
Yeah, it's all hooked up and all.
Dang, and it came in today?
Say again?
Today, yesterday. Came in today or yesterday?
Now you're ahead of me, aren't you, Chaitan? So it's what?
Yes. It's about 7:30 Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. So just that.
Yeah, he's ahead of me. Well, the reason why there's no echo is my camera is up here, so I'm a little bit on an angle. With a black T-shirt, you don't see it. I actually have one earbud in. That if I turn on my desktop, you don't want me to turn on my desktop speakers. Yeah. It'll start out and you'll just hear me repeating it, and eventually it'll just be a high pitched screech. But I ain't done with setting up my system in here.
Just getting started.
Actually, for me, the black T-shirt, yeah, it is a Hollywood trick because I got a black cable. You can see that little white line, which is the reflection off the cable. Actually, I'm not using that as a trick. My uniform at work is a dark slate gray. Sometimes some of them are dark blue T-shirt, depending on which logo. I've been there that long. I got varying versions. It's like three different styles of mechanics shirts I wear. But what I do is I don't wear a light. I don't use a white or gray shirt because I'm a diesel mechanic. So I wear a black or dark, like a midnight blue T-shirt. Well, this is when it starts getting hot, this is what I wear. Today was 92 degrees at 10 o'clock in our shop. So
you gotta probably turn it slow.
Oh, this is a springtime. Stick around till I'm online around August. Then I'll take that camera. Actually, I'll take this camera right here. I'll flip it around so that you can see my monitor, and you can see that I have multiple days over 100 degrees. The other guy, that guy over there, no, he's in Guam. Jason's in Guam.
Salute. On the Pacific, baby.
I definitely need to work with figuring out a way to remount my Yeti mic. I tried it the way that they had it, just with a pedestal mount, but then I end up having this thing like right in front of me.
Okay, yeah. That's it. Yeah.
The problem with putting the microphone in this right here is my monitor is right in front of me. So now I can't see what the hell I'm trying to read. But I got ideas. I didn't get to be the head mechanic for the company I worked for and facility I worked for, not being able to reinvent the wheel. I mean, I've got. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, it is. If I go, if I take this and I take my Yeti mic, the way this thing. Hopefully, I don't disconnect anything here. I know I got a long enough cable. This actually gets mounted upside down like this. So that's actually becomes a boom mic. But right now, I just have it on its tabletop stand, just so I can broadcast right now. But like you're saying, I didn't get to be the head mechanic. I'm let's put it this way. I'm actually the head mechanic for the facility. I'm not the head mechanic for my shift. I have all bosses come to me and ask me questions. Rush Limbaugh. I would love to have even just one item out of his EIB network studio. His excellence in broadcasting studio, and I know very much. I know who Rush Limbaugh is. I would love to have just one item. And actually, you know what? If I would have that opportunity to have just one item, I would seal it up in a case so it would never age after that, just so I could have it. My wife, if I would have something like that, she'd probably die of a heart attack seeing that item sitting in our house. Getting his microphone or getting his headset that he uses, or actually, you know what? Getting that EIB neon sign that he has in the background. That would be awesome. To actually have it displayed and actually have a certificate of authenticity to show that this actually came from Rush Limbaugh's studio. I'd do it.
I have a bug for the neon signs, but they're expensive though, you know. Like it's always like I guess it depends on the size. The size that I got or the ones I've been doing are like they're like maybe like 3 by 3x12, 3x7, 3x8, or something like that. Like chit, almost like the YouTube screen. Um, I maybe made 2 orders of it. It was always over like 1,000, and then the last one was over 2 grand. But that was it was a big neon sign for my friend's store. But those neon signs are cool, always cool. They'll never go out of style, I don't think.
Well,
But
those
imagine
thing,
you're bombing,
what you
imagine you're bombing.
what you have to think about what we're talking about is from the radio broadcast personality of Rush Limbaugh. In the background
Yeah.
behind him, he has an EIB neon sign, which is Excellence in Broadcast Studio, and there's only one in the world.
Yeah, you're talking about his background, his like background every time he's on, right?
Yeah. And there's only one of those neon signs in the world. And yeah, Ronnie's right. It'll probably be in actually it won't be in a public, it'll be in a private museum somewhere. And somebody's gonna say, yeah, you want to see what part of Rush Limbaugh? There it is hanging up on the wall, which I think to me would be a disgrace. I think me personally, I would, with restriction, I would make it available that people can see it whenever they want.
What does that stand for? Excellence in Broadcasting, EIB?
Yep, EIB. Yep, EIB, Excellence in Broadcasting. Yeah, that sign, it's Excellence in Broadcasting Radio Network is the full name of the item. That's like the other one that I've got. I watch everything on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. Is the Blaze. A lot of people don't like him. Oh well, the man speaks his piece. Well, the only reason why you'd have to have them bring good cigars is because you're in Colorado. You can't grow good tobacco leaves up in Colorado. That's the reason why you have an issue up there. I can tell you this much right now. I know some friends down here in Texas that some of their seed didn't quite come from where they said it came from. There are some tobacco plantations that have part of their area not labeled. And it's you have to ask the right person to get hand rolls out of those plantations. They have a beautiful blue-gray smoke to them when you light them up. And there's some more of my background. I chewed tobacco for over 30 years. My dad smoked cigarettes for all my life that I've been around him. Now he can't. It's just extenuating circumstances. He can't. I don't want to get into the whole detail about it, but even though I haven't chewed tobacco in 3.5 years. Oh, here we go with the hiccups all of a sudden. 3.5 years I haven't chewed tobacco. I can smoke a good stogie. And I use the word stogie sarcastically because actually the hiccups is because I drank too much too quick. That's exactly what that is. This is usually around the time I might have one more beer and that's about it, or I might actually switch over to drinking unsweetened tea. I love unsweetened tea. But anyway, back to the stogies. Even though my dad smoked all my life that I was around him, and he was my boss's boss, so we both carpooled together to our job and all. Nah. Jason's just lucky that my wife is not awake because she would be lecturing him about being on a YouTube channel in public without his shirt on, and she'd be telling him in Spanish to put his damn shirt back on because she tells that to me whether it be Spanish or English, so it doesn't matter.
You know, if you ever meet anyone from like Hawaii or whatever, or if they ever came on, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna have a shirt. It's summer all year, all season. One season, summer is normal.
Oh yeah, but that's from Hawaii. If you go down to the islands and you speak Spanish, guess what? They don't care how hot it is. Put your damn shirt on. You're in public.
Yeah.
If there's unless you are in your house, if there's a woman around that's not your wife, you will put a shirt on.
That is true.
That's the way I was raised. I know the way it works. I'm sitting in my house. There you go. I'm sitting in my house at 4:30 in the morning wearing a t-shirt because if my wife comes out of the room, she's going to lecture me about being on YouTube without wearing a t-shirt.
It's not we don't like shoes. It's just we live on a beach. You know what I mean? We put on shoes that we're gonna go to a function or go to work or scrap or something. Or actually, we scrap with slippers too. But around the house, outside the house, we just wear slippers.
But yeah, like I was saying, a good hand rolled, using select fill and leaf. I could light up a stogie right now and I could burn it down to a nub. And then stop. I wouldn't go and smoke another one tomorrow. Cigarettes, I've never acquired that habit.
Watch his neck. Make his head clean.
Actually, no, I've smoked Churchills and I have federal licenses that are from my state. That's like one of the guys that I know of has a gold mine up in a prospecting property up in Colorado. I'm talking to him about getting my federal explosives license to cover him in Colorado and going up there. When I was younger, well, we'll just say, when I was younger, we'll just leave it at that. That way there's nothing, nothing that's going to be sitting on YouTube anywhere that says yes or no. I think it's very easy to figure out what my answer is. 12 years in the military. Prior to my military, well, before the military, whatever happened. After the military, I have federal explosive licenses. I have a federal firearms license. So it comes up through Texas? How about it's grown in Texas? Well, depending, you just need to know what road to go down. That's all you need to know. You just need to know somebody that knows somebody, which which has a farm down whatever road somewhere. But what the hell happened over here?
Come here.
Oh, there we go. Damn video quit on me. Actually, it didn't quit. It got paused. Whatever.
Want to see?
Pop out chat. That's what originally I was doing. I didn't have enough beer yet, so I didn't remember what I forgot that I was doing. There we go. Now I can actually see it in real time. Actually, what I see on my text screen. Now I can't do it because it's actually mounted on a wall mount. What I need to do, I ain't gonna do this during the stream, but I probably disconnect myself. You know what? I actually might be able to do it. Hold on. Let's go here. Okay, where the hell's my cursor at? Where the hell's it at? You got to bear in mind, I got 3 monitors here, and one's vertical, so it takes me a little while to figure out where the damn cursor's at. Pro stream. Okay, that puts it at that camera. Now, let me go and take this one, disconnect that, which that's the other camera that, well, actually the original camera, which I have for streaming. Push that down through the hole because I actually had that one attached to a 10-foot extension. Now you talk about a real board? You talk about a boogie board, or what kind of are you talking about? An actual? If you're talking about a Hawaiian board, I pretty much think Guam has Hawaiian boards, but most people have no clue how to actually use a Hawaiian board. But a surfboard, they probably got.
Did you tell them what happened? Sorry, guys.
I like it when I walk into the middle of a conversation. Let me see here. Hold on. Go down here. Okay. That puts my wall camera in a 3.0 port. That one is okay. That should have killed my regular camera, which that's really easy to fix. Because all I need to do is switch cameras and switch back, and then it'll repopulate the camera. Okay, start cam. That's that one. Okay, now I can do it. Oh! Damn, I pulled my damn ear monitor out. That's the reason why it takes me so long to figure out where my mouse cursor is. But now this camera does not have a light on it. I don't know if my LED actually that works out pretty good. Okay, there we go. That's my microphone, and you figure the camera is a foot away from me, and the camera is a foot for the microphone. So if you can hear me now, and I'm not talking any louder than I normally do, even though my wife always accuses me of yelling, that's the microphone that I'm using right now. But what I'm going to come up with is this wall mount that it came with. I tried it down here in the corner doing what the hell? Oh, I'm standing on the cord. Hold on. Come on. There we go. I tried something like this, but the problem is then it puts the microphone in front of my monitor and I can't see shit, which if you're doing YouTube broadcasting, if you can't see what you're broadcasting, you might as well just turn the computer off. What I want to come up with is something where it mounts into the corner with the microphone up here. Now, where you see my cable coming over the top of the monitor is where this camera that I'm holding sits. So if I put the microphone above the camera, you won't see the microphone, but it's about the same distance as I'm away from it right now. So I'd have excellent sound. You just wouldn't see the microphone. And tilt that back up to where it's supposed to be. And then we go and okay, I found my cursor pretty easy. We'll switch back over to that one. Yeah, that might cause a problem because that right there, yeah, that's the top of her chair, and she will not be very happy with me. So I'd have to I'll do something with that camera. I really don't want to mount it over there because it's on an angle already. Actually, the one I like the most is this one. But as you can see, right there. Come on. Doing this backwards is really fun. That right there, that's her chair. So she would be in the picture. I have a wife that's half Italian and half Irish. She can make my life miserable. So we'll have to figure out something else.
You have to be a badass person to make your life miserable. You must be
Nah, Jason, no. It's see, what you have to think about is just because of my background. There are many things in life where people would look at somebody from the outside and say you're a badass, but what you're capable of doing, what you have inside your head, what you know you can do, there's that line that you don't cross. If somebody was seriously threatening my life or threatening my wife's life, yeah, you would not want to deal with me.
Yeah.
But if you were fucking with me, no, you wouldn't see my other side. You wouldn't see side that people don't see come out. It would not come out. That's like going, and if you're going to go into and practice your kata,
Mhm.
that has nothing to do with harming, hurting, or showing off. What that is you taking yourself back inside of yourself into that calm, private place and forgetting about the rest of the world. That's what a kata is.
Yeah.
A kata is not showing off what you're capable of doing. Kata is you practicing and perfecting your knowledge. That's what kata is.
Yeah. Maybe meditating too as well, right?
Yeah, actually, yes, that's probably about the best definition of a kata, because if you start doing it, you can actually get yourself to the point where you have no clue where you're at. People could be talking to you and you won't hear them talking.
Yep. Yep. You're just lost in tranquility or something. Yeah. Or in peace and tranquility. Yep. So maybe something epic could happen and you won't even notice because you're just in your zone, you know. Yep. Yeah. I'm just cleaning the. Oh, what does it say? Guam shaping a surfboard soon. What is that? What does that mean? Guam shaping a surfboard. Like is there a surfboard?
Is the only thing I can think of what Ronnie is talking about, and by saying current viewers, I say Ronnie's still here. Are you talking about
The outline of Guam?
a surfboard that is Guam, just like you're saying Hawaii? There's actually Hawaiian longboards are specific to Hawaii. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Well, like yeah, I wonder. Like I don't know if he's talking about it is Guam the shape of a surfboard, or is there a surfboard that has the shape of the outline of Guam, or if he's saying is there any Guam custom made boards? Because there is. My friend actually owns a makes it for.
Oh, there has to be somebody on Guam that does custom boards.
Yeah, yep. Surfer is pretty big, actually. It's almost like a, and you know, it's they're very territorial. You know, if they don't know you, if you're not there's a lot of like I've been in multiple like 2 fights started happened in the water, and then we all went back to the shore and then finished the fight. You know, I'm from here, but I've seen other people dropping on someone's wave and then. And they were new, you know. They just wanted to you know. It happens a lot. Actually. Hello. There's not that many surf spots on Guam. Yeah. Hi. Okay, not too much, babe. Hi, Uncle Jeff. But there's not, the thing about Guam, right? Where the surf is, like it's almost like a shore break. It's not so far from the shore. It's in the reef. So if the wave smashes you, you're getting smashed on coral, you know.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely mess you up.
Yeah, it's only coral. You don't get to get smashed and then just get flipped like a washing machine. Like it's you get smashed on, and you get coral. You get smashed by coral, and that's so. Don't touch Daddy. I actually I actually, I love surfing before. I used to like, we'll skip the first classes and go to the surf spot. Drink before school and go surf. Okay. Technically on Guam, when you,
bodyboarding.
technically on Guam, if you say surf is a shortboard or a longboard, and maybe even in Hawaii. So me, I bodyboard. I have the little foam board, and then I'm on my belly, bodyboard. I boogie board, bodyboard. So she's getting mad because I'm saying surf, and she's saying that's not surf, that's bodyboard, and it's kind of true. If you say surf like in the island, surf is like what Jess said, a longboard or a shortboard, standing.
Yeah, it all depends on whether you're gonna be a tourist. See, that's what a lot of people don't understand. If you're gonna be a tourist, that's gonna be a surfboard, or those people that just do it when they go on vacation. That's gonna be a boogie board. That's all they're gonna use. They call a surfboard. That's a boogie board. If you're a tourist, that's a regular surfboard. Now, if you're a native, that's like I actually know some people which I don't even know how to pronounce their name. I've known them from Hawaii because they came up and I went down, and they've got longboards, and their longboards have names to them.
Yeah. I tried bodyboarding in Hawaii, and me out there bodyboarding, when I went to the Provo in like '96, like the locals were calling me a kook, Like a lot of them don't really respect boogie boarders or bodyboarders in Hawaii,
Yeah, basically they called you a newbie.
Yeah, they called me a kook.
Yeah, what they call wannabe.
The ladies talking trash too, but you know what? Hey, I was like 11, like surfing with adults or bodyboarding with adults. So, like, now it's a little more common. You'll see a lot of youth doing it here in Guam or in Hawaii, but before it's like all the kids that did do it were like from the street,
Oh my gosh, man.
That's all that's left of the ghost pepper.
Sorry, you need that.
Sorry for what? It's real.
Yeah.
It's like, hold on, up there it is. My wife, Sunday, I think. Actually, I think it was when we were on last night. She was apologizing to me because she was in the bedroom that way, and the TV was up loud enough that I could hear her playing. Oh, no, she wasn't playing. She was watching because she would be behind me playing. I think it was Fallout 76. Somebody was doing one of the run-throughs on one of the quests on the game.
Oh, a walkthrough? Yeah.
Yeah, and she was apologizing to me because it was too loud. I said, "No, dear." I said, that tells the people that it's real.
Yep. And when you're doing those walkthroughs, you really need to hear what's going on. You can miss a little step,
Yeah, that's like if I would be live streaming on a weekend after this is all done. Say my granddaughters would be over here. I wouldn't tell them to be quiet. Why?
It is real.
Yeah, they would be here because my wife and I want them to be here. If everything's real nice and quiet, to me that's fake. That's staged.
It's North Korea.
No, it's like me and my wife. We've been married 18 years. I'll tell you what. You want to see an argument? if I'm online and she decides that she wants me to do something, I told her I'd do it later. Guess what? There's going to be an argument. She might tell me to turn off the camera, but no, I'm not gonna go. Okay. Well, hey, I'm on YouTube. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna curse. And I know you're gonna hear the real me. That's the way it is.
Yeah. I like it better like that. The real.
Well, hopefully, as you get older, you learn how to compromise some more, young man.
Yeah. No, I know that if that little thing happened, all maybe about 90%, maybe about 80, because I would say 20 would be left for money. The 80% of the arguments would not exist. Yes, come baby.
He just making a big mess.
Come here, let me see. Where? Tell me, come here, tell me where should we go? Come here. See, my girl's so hard to get a hug. Okay, watch out, watch the camera. Say Hulk smash. Say Hulk smash there. Say Hulk smash. Hulk smash. Oh, good job.
I can't do that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? How come you can't do it?
Because my mom said it.
How come mommy said it?
Come on.
Oh, okay. Hold on, brother. I'll be right back.
Ain't going nowhere.
Hey, what up? I'm back.
What's up?
And I want to show you another machine of mine.
Oh, this ought to be good. Oh, a ground pallet jack. And you got the one with the extended legs,
Yes.
too.
That one's a rider jack, yeah. It zips up and down the aisles.
There you go. Over there. You're having too much fun on that thing. You're having too much fun on that thing.
Yeah, it's a blast because it's quick. Gets from one side of the warehouse to the next. But I got to get back to work. I'll holler at you guys again later.
Okay, take care.
My boy's taking pictures of my girl, and my girl doesn't want to be taking pictures of.
Hey, hold on. I gotta mute. I gotta take the dogs out. Be right back.
Okay. You guys going? Shit. You guys not gonna eat? You guys not gonna eat? Well. How come I think? Where you get? Fine.
Your photos. All your photos that
Son, come on, stop it, man.
photos. You took too many pictures.
Yeah, I know, but you're.
You took only pictures of me.
Son, I want photos. You didn't beat me. I'm your dad. I love you. You gave me a picture of mommy? Hmm? You have all your cups back now, right?
I'm done with this. Oh, so she finished it?
You have all your cups back now, right?
I don't know. I'm not telling my cup.
You're complaining about your cup, so.
I'm saying you're being like Taylor and freaking hoarding it over there.
No. Where?
It's gone now.
Well, we didn't find the control. Did we find the control or not yet? Mommy? Baby, did we?
No. Give me it till the weekend. I'm not worried about it right now. I'm gonna go on.
Brother, I'm gonna go. I'll be back in 10, 15 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick shower off.
Okay, doke.
I'm gonna shower. I'll be back. I'll be back after I shower.
Okay, doke.
Okay.
I don't know. It looks like I might need a fourth monitor. Oh, we got one of them beautiful lines going through right now. And this microphone should pick it up if I hear a crack of thunder coming through. I don't know if I want to mount it there or I might still move it. Yep, I hear it. Yep. Gotta have another piece. Yeah, just barely. Okay, there we go. What's up, Les? So, what's the weather like in your area as you're looking at my screen? Usually, when it goes like various shades of purple, already checked all the windshields, so nothing is shattered right now. So it's if I take Great Southwest, where you can see my cursor, I come down one intersection, two intersections, just under the hand on this map. But okay, let's stop sharing that. Let's see here. We'll go over there. Yeah, we just had an awesome hailstorm that came through. I went out and I actually had to put my I call it a construction helmet. It's actually an ANSI OSHA. I don't know what the hell they would call it over there in Great Britain. A construction hat, basically, approved by the industry. And as you can see, my shirt is soaking wet in various parts. It doesn't show up the greatest on this camera, but I had to put on the headgear that I wear when I do commercial fireworks, because we had hail coming down that was an inch in diameter, lots of it. So before it started raining and everything, not thinking that it was going to be hail. I didn't know it was going to be hail. My wife didn't. Nothing was on the news. Wife's up already, and so I knew it was going to rain. So I saw it was windy. I just flipped the chairs over in the backyard, didn't think anything about it. And she told me it was starting to hail. Oh, that's great. And I go outside. I see 1-inch balls of ice bouncing off the ground, and I'm looking at this glass tabletop that's sitting in the backyard. I'm like, I'll be a son of a bitch. I'm going to have shattered glass in my backyard, and I got 3 dogs. This is not good. So I went and grabbed that helmet. It's like, well, if I get nailed in my arms or shit, it's not the first time that I got smacked by something. At least I don't get nailed on the top of the head. So I went and put on that little helmet, and out I go and grab a hold of that table and pulled it in the backyard, pulled it up onto the porch. Okay, at least I don't have to pick up glass at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's a good thing. Then I went out the other way through the garage to look at the cars, and there's nothing, no glass damaged, but it's raining pretty good, so I didn't get a chance to actually look at the bodies of the vehicles. I know my wife is already complaining about it. She goes, "I ain't gonna drive around a car that looks like that." It's like, well, that's her choice. I definitely need to go to the store and get myself new slippers. These let water come in through the bottom, so now I got wet feet. Anyway, let's see here what we got. What we got? Two people. Cool. So what brings you in here this early in the morning? Well, for you, that'd be early afternoon for you. Eating beef jerky. Nobody needs to see me getting the beef jerky out from between my teeth. That's as far much information as I need to relay on that one. Trying to think of what the hell I'm gonna do. $5.28. Now, if I go over here, okay, this is my Mozilla Firefox. Okay, 727. Show 900. Yeah, I got 900 people that I subscribe to, but I only have 727 supporters. I have to reevaluate that again. And order. Anthony. Now, mail call, shout out, National Coin Week. I like his El Chapo wants coins. That is the cutest damn puppy that I think my little Chloe, I think she's cute as shit. So I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of favoritism to my little Chihuahua, but his little puppy it's cute. It's cute as shit. I got some figuring out to do. That's like remote USB ports. I got to talk with Empyrean, not Imperium. So we go here. We get an order. I know why his name's not showing up, because I was on his name when I did it. There's Empyrean, not Imperium. It's an N, not. It's an N, not an M. Empyrean. I got me some ideas. There's my cursor. I'm seeing my cursor over here, not thinking that the screen that's in front of me is the screen that's to my left. So, getting old sucks. We'll just leave it at that. There's a lot of things I just go, okay, this is what it is, and that's the way it's going to be. Now, I am debating whether a couple times I did Minecraft. Let me go back over to here. Let's go back onto my actual channel. YouTube Studio. Screenshot. Over there. Share it. Let's go here. Let's got to keep an eye on the bottom down here. Okay. if I go to the analytics, okay. Now, if you go and let me go off the screen that's being broadcast. That way I can see what actually is. Okay, now if you go and look at the majority of the, actually no, let me take that back. Not the majority. If I go live stream, forget about that one. Live, 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 live. Actually, I think, yeah, that one's alive. That one's alive. That one's alive. Only let me do 12. But now, if you look at, let's zoom this up. Much further down does it go? Okay, we're going to take it down a little bit. 150. Let's go down to 120. That's pretty good. That I can see that on my screen and I can understand it. All those ones that I checked, those are live streams. So now, if I go and sort them by what they are, too much information there. Okay, right now it's sorted by views. If you look at it, 1, 2, 3. The only reason why the bottom one isn't selected is because they only allow me, I think it was, I saw 12 selections at a time. But if you look at this, this is a sort by total views. Now, I would go and say that the top one, average view duration, is only 37 seconds. So let's discount that one. Okay. Intro video is not live. So we're not going to count that one. So now I can go down here and select that one. There was none, dear. You're welcome. Jerky time. Was that live? I don't think it was. Another day. That one was. It only lets me do 12. Okay. But as you can see, I took the first one on, which only had 37 seconds. See what else we got that's only a couple seconds long. Okay, let's get rid of Star Wars. That one don't count. 226. Let's discount that one. Now we go back to here. Another day is that's a good number. Star Wars, The Old Republic, 2 and 3. I can't select on them. But if you look at what I have right here, and you sort it by view durations. See, it won't let me sort. It only lets me sort what they feel I should be able to sort, which I think is kind of like judging my what's-its by the size of the tidy whities I wear. But we have to work within the limits of what they give us. So, yeah, it doesn't let me choose. But, okay, I'm going on the wrong tangent here. Let me get back to what I'm trying to get at. If I go and look at what has the highest views and also by what has the longest views, okay, I have roughly 725 supporters right now. So, bring up a calculator here. Come on, you damn thing. Thank you. All apps. Calculator. 725 times 0.25. Wait, no, wait. I'm going in the wrong direction. Yeah, it doesn't work out that way. It's 1.81 view duration. Total views, 40s and 30s, 700. I'd like to see that higher, but that's not the point that I'm trying to make here. If you look at what gives me the average view duration, let's go and unselect anything that isn't tabletop coding. Tabletop coding, less than 40. Star Wars, that one is 11 minutes. Average duration, 1111. 4, 7, 228, 354. See, it won't let me choose the ones that I want to look at, but I can still go by what is listed here. Average view duration, show and chart. I can't flip my microphone down. I still haven't done it yet, but if you look at it, Star Wars, 21 minutes. That was a chit chat, 658. I'll have to look at that. Another day, 450. Sunday chit chat, 1040. Star Wars 202. Star Wars 434. That made me do it 611. What I'm looking at on this chart right here, no matter where I put it, I'm looking at the top numbers for views and for view duration. I got two things. Let's do that one. I have two things. Star Wars: The Old Republic tells me it's not dead yet. I haven't liked it. Yeah, I know I'm an old diehard. Oh well. And what I'm doing right now, I'm analyzing. I'm talking with Anthony Orta up in where the hell did he say he was? I know he's up in Oklahoma. Durant, Oklahoma. I know. I definitely know where that's at, and we'll just leave it at that. Empyrean Label out there in Guam. That's who I'm chit-chatting with. I got two things. Star Wars and chit chat. I'm not looking at this being a grow channel. Definitely will not be a sub for sub channel. Silent stream, go scratch. That's not happening. We got two things to go on. I like this. But now I have to figure out which one I want to be when. I think the Star Wars, okay, Minecraft is whatever you want to make it. I own my own Minecraft server. Evgeny plays on my Minecraft server. It's only a matter of time before he gets bored. Okay, Minecraft to me is I got nothing better to do, and I'm gonna go and forget about the world, and I'm gonna go and create shit out of blocks. That's Minecraft. Star Wars. Still got to look at 7 Days to Die. I have the program, EVG. If you watch this, I do have it. It's downloaded on this computer. Wife put Fallout 76 and all the different 5 billion different versions of Fallout 76 on my computer. Oh, this sucks. Well, I'll deal with this until I have to get ready for bed. Oh, damn collar soaking wet from being outside. What do I want to do Sunday night through Thursday night? I don't look at through Monday through Friday because by the time I get home, it's actually Tuesday morning through Saturday morning. So it'd be actually starting Sunday night through Thursday night. And then Saturday and Sunday. which one I want to put where. I also have some other things that I need to privately chat with Jason about, and possibly Anthony. Gotta. You can't be narrow-minded when you come up with ideas. Ideas to me, the worst a person can tell me about my thoughts and idea is no. Well, before I discuss my ideas with whoever I'm talking about, not the answer, the answer right now is no anyway. So it can't be, no is no. It can't be any worse than what it is. So I just need, okay, if they say no, okay, that's the way it's going to be. That's no problem. But there could be other things that go on. And I see a good friendship and a good business partner. And a lot of people they go, if you're a business partner, you can't be friends. The boss that I work with, Daryl, and we'll keep it on a first name basis. Daryl, the guy I work with, it's like, for instance, I'll never officially say where I work at. I separate my work life and my home life. But Daryl is 10 months older than me. He has 2 daughters. I have 2 sons. And get your mind out of the gutter. Just forget about that statement. Just by the simple fact that he has 2 daughters. I have 2 sons. We're both married. Both work for the same company. We go to one of our other friends' house on 4th of July. It might not happen this year. Probably isn't going to happen at all this year because of the restrictions with COVID-19 and gatherings and stuff. But normally during 4th of July, somewhere around that time, my buddy Dan, him and his wife do the food portion of it, and we have a bunch of people come over, and I go to the people that I shoot for, and I say, these are the items I need. And I just load them up, and I use what I have stored, and I give these 25, 30 people, or however many are there, I give them a show. They go, holy shit. I actually pace it off where they say 210 feet. Guess what? The electrified fence, which they're just outside of, is 210 feet. So the fireworks show that they got is in your face. So I got so many things that I want to do. So many ideas. And I'm actually hoping that I will get up to the monetized level before I have to go. Well, not before I have to. I don't have to. I do because I want to. But before all of us get together for the next 4th of July event, because I'll broadcast that one live. I mean, can only do it in 6-hour segments. So I'll just have to figure out when it's going to be dark enough to shoot and go backwards 6 hours. And that's when I'm going to start the broadcast. And we're going to put it live on YouTube TV, but I call it TV. I'm going to put it live on YouTube. So this shit's going to be sweet. And just all the stars need to align. Well, it is currently 5 minutes short of 6 a.m. my time. Been live for 3 hours and 13 minutes and 20 seconds, give or take a little bit. Can't say Vámonos la casa because I'm already there. Have a beautiful day, everyone. And I will see you tonight. Right now, it is 6 a.m. my time. I will be back on live, and hopefully Empyrean Label will be with me. Might have Anthony Orta up in Durant, Oklahoma, have him on here as well. I should be broadcasting to start it off at midnight tonight. Have a nice day, everyone.